You see, if you are somebody who actually desires result or who desires to get a particular thing or anything you intend to achieve in life, you discover that immediately that desire comes. Now, it's not just a wish now, it has now, especially if it has moved from wishes to desire, one thing will happen. And what's that thing that will happen? You begin to think of the possible things that you can actually want or that you have to actually do or that needs to be done for that particular thing to actually what? To give you that thing that you actually want, that you need, or to give you that result that you intend to achieve. So, based on that, this desire now will continue to propel the kind of effort you put into getting that particular result that you intend to get. Begin to put in effort, begin to put in effort, begin to put in effort, begin to put in effort. For instance, if education is your goal, you intend to get a degree. The first thing is, what will be the requirement for me to get this degree? Which university am I intending to go to get this degree? What is the cost or the tuition fee for that particular university? You start putting all of those in place. How can I get admitted into that particular university? You start to put that in place. How what is the duration that you take for me to get this degree? Now you start putting all of those works in play. Then as soon as you apply and you get admitted into that particular university, the next thing you start doing is, who are the key players, how can I network and know those who actually to meet and tell me what I need to do or what I must do and what I must not do for me to achieve my goal within the specific minimum period that is actually what needed for me to achieve this goal of getting this degree. If it's career, I want to work in a particular industry, I want to work in a particular field. Who are the big player in that particular field? Who are the big player in that particular industry? You begin to do all of such, and when you start doing all of such, you start asking question: how can I get into this field? What are the things I must do? What are the things I must not do? uh what is the possible limitation that could actually what hinder me from getting into this particular field? All of such begins to actually what begins to happen by virtue of the fact that you are what you're putting in effort, you're putting in the work that is needed to actually what produce that result. So you've now moved from just wishing to be in that particular industry. You have now moved to desire. So desire, if you have a desire, it will fuel your effort towards getting that particular thing that you intend to get. You understand? So today, if you want to get anything, let that thing move from the realm of wishes. Let it move to desire. For instance, if you wish to eat, it's just wish. But if you desire to eat, then if there are two ways to eat, it is either you have the money and you are willing to order for that particular food from a food vendor, from eatery or a restaurant or the rest of them, or you have to go to the market, you buy the food items, then you you have to go to the kitchen and you start preparing it. That is when that food will actually what comes to you. You can't just wish for that particular food and sitting on your bed, it just comes like that. It must come either this through this either of these two medium or these two channel. You understand? So if you have a wish today, if anything that you desire, Let it be that it's a desire, not a wish. Wish will not actually what it will not translate to reality. But when they have gone into desire, they become a reality in a very short period of time. This deficit podcast. You want to like this video and subscribe to this channel, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.